Hey everyone, Decius here with another video. We are back in the world of Norath on my level 32 Shaman on the Project Quarm server. Today I want to make more of a live gameplay kind of video. I am deciding that I want to work on getting the totemic armor for my Shaman. And with that, I have to travel all over the world to get certain pieces that are just simply required to get this armor. And just as a preface, the totemic armor is probably some of the best early on shaman gear, specifically because it has like pretty good AC. It's plate armor, and from what I've heard, it's the best or like the pre-bis shaman armor before planar gear. So it's definitely something I want to invest my time in, and I think I'm at the perfect level range where getting this gear is actually feasible on my own, and so I'm able to kind of make a little bit of an adventure out of it. So anyways, I hope you all are having a fantastic day, whether it be in the morning or afternoon or evening. Currently for me, it's in the morning, so I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee while I'm playing EverQuest, so can't go wrong with that. And let's see, I'm gonna go to high pass. So I want to work on the leggings of the totemic armor. I believe it's the leggings. And with this, you need a ghoul carrion or whatever, however you say it, which drops from unrest from the ghouls. And then you need a like a centaur hoof, or like the centaur foot. And that is dropped in South Karana near the stable area. Oh my god, I just got beat up. I'm gonna turn the volume down a tiny bit, but I do want to show you guys my new weapon. There we go. I think it's a little quieter. So this new weapon is really nice. Hopefully it procs at least once. It has the Winter's Roar proc, which is a direct damage spell that does like 250 damage. And this proc actually unlocked at level 30. So I literally pretty much just got it unlocked. Yeah, I don't think this is feasible. But I've been doing a lot of soloing in the Sister Isles in the Ocean of Tears. And with that, I might do another video showcasing that camp. But the Sister Isle camp is really, really nice for making platinum. Every sister, so there's 2 of them that spawn in this little cabin. So to break the camp, you kind of have to do a split pull and root one and yada yada. Just take one out and kind of wait a few minutes for the other one before you kill it, so there's a nice respawn gap between the 2 sisters. But each of them drop 100% drop a longsword and a purity belt. The longsword sells for about 11 platinum, and the purity belt sells for a little over 1 platinum. So with that, every single kill, you 100% make 12 platinum. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, it must be like an event. I think that's how those work. And so you doing that, making XP as well as just chain killing these sisters, I just made a really good amount of platinum, and so I was able to afford a couple new toys for my shaman. Let's go this way. I don't know. I'll make it to the Karanas. I think it's East Karana. Kind of nostalgic already for the video I made on my necromancer when I went down to East Karana to kill the crag spiders. Those were some good times. That was like when I first started making videos on this channel. Let's see here. This way, possibly. Nope. I'll find my way. That's the fun about this game, you know. You gotta just figure out the lay of the land yourself. This looks more correct. Yep. Alright, there's a knoll. Yeah, I've been taking a little bit of a backseat from obviously making YouTube videos and just like playing EverQuest. I've just been kind of cutting down the time. I still like been hopping on every once in a while, you know, do some soloing for like the Sister Isle and stuff. But yeah, I think it's always important to take breaks from things you enjoy. Oop, don't want to fall. I'm gonna take my invis off so I know where I am. But yeah, I'm just decide, you know, I want to make a video today. Just do a little bit of an adventure. I always find those fun. And let's see, we gotta go down this tunnel for quite a bit. Have a sip of coffee if you drink coffee. Cheers. I've been hyped on Project Quarm just for like Lucklin to come out. When I was like sleeping last night, I like woke up early in the morning, kind of out of like a dream state, and I was just thinking about leveling up in Dawnshroud Peaks. I had a lot of like good memories leveling in that zone, and just the Grieg's End entrance and the Maiden's Eye entrance, and I spent a lot of time in that zone when I was like very young, and so like a lot of it creeped me out, especially like the red tribal guys. Like those guys really freaked me out when I was little, and especially the zone Maiden's Eye. Like that zone scared the shit out of me. All these like floating roped guys, and you know, just these spirits and those creepy dudes with like 4 arms, and just, yeah, it's just a very different game design from like the classic zones. But I remember when I was little, my dad, he would twink my character out, so he'd have his like max level ranger or shaman, and he'd take one of my level 1 characters all the way through Dawnshroud Peaks and through the Maiden's Eye. Like he ran around the edges of the zone, and then he zoned my like level 1 character into the Umbral Plains, which is the zone off of Maiden's Eye. And in that zone there's a raid mob that spawns named Rumble Crush, and he's like a big earth elemental guy with a ton of other like earth elemental servants. And Rumble Crush drops a lot of no trade, like no drop loot, but the loot is able to be equipped at any level. So some of this armor was just freakishly good for like a level 1 character. It had like 100 hit points, and just there was like a sword and a shield and like some plate armor, like very good like tank armor. And yeah, I just remember like he would get that armor for me when I was little, and we'd just like hang out in the tunnel of Umbral Plains. And so like looking out of the tunnel, there was like the encampment of like more of the red tribal guys, and just those zones in Lucklin were very eerie, and I'm really looking forward to exploring them again with kind of a new kind of perspective, especially just playing on a shaman myself too, like just a class I never really played on. I spent a lot of time in like Dawnshroud Peaks on time lock progression servers, where Lucklin was the newest expansion. I think the last time I grouped there was on the Mischief time lock progression server. But I just have a lot of fond memories in Lucklin, and I really enjoyed those zones. And it's kind of interesting because I just see a lot of like comments and stuff about just, you know, how classic EverQuest, you know, that was the best EverQuest, and like anything after that, like as soon as Lucklin came out and Plains of Power, like the game design changed, the new models came out, it kind of just lost that original feel to it. And I completely empathize, and I really understand that, because yeah, classic EverQuest is amazing. It has its own signature feel that the new expansions will never be able to recapture, or, you know, just try to emulate. But for me, like as soon as you know, I was kind of old enough to understand the game and just, you know, make memories playing it, it was already like past Planes of Power. Like it was into like probably, I don't even know the expansions. I didn't really play for the end game when I was young, but like maybe Dragons of Norath and like Omens of War, like that kind of era is when I like, you know, remember making memories playing this game. And so the art style, like the new models, the quotation mark new models that came out only 2 years after the old models, which makes them like pretty much the same age. I'm more nostalgic for the newer models, the Luckland models, and some of those zones from like Luckland and Legacy of Yakisha with the Gulf of Gunthak and like those kind of zones. I have a lot of nostalgia for those older zones that aren't quite classic, but definitely have been around pretty much just as long as classic as at this point. So I always find that refreshing to kind of look at the game a bit differently in that way. All right, we're in North Karana. Time to go south. You know, I probably could have just found a port to Surefall Glade, but whatever. Running is fun. Glorfindel. Alright, and then with the totemic armor, I do need to get these minerals. Let me look it up really quick. They're called Dufrenite, or however you want to call it. These ones, I don't think anyone is currently selling in the market, so it's going to be difficult to pay a lower price than the retail rate, which is like 150 platinum. They are sold by vendors in, I think, every starting zone, but they will cost me a pretty penny, so that is something I am going to have to accept. At this point, I have, you know, about 700 platinum on this character, and on my mule in the tunnel, I have like another 700, so I got a little over like about 1400 platinum, so I should definitely be able to afford the Dufrenite as long as I keep grinding in the Sister Isle. But aside from my kind of short / long-term goal of getting all of the totemic armor, I really do want to hit level 34, because at 34 you get the wolf pet, and I'm really hyped for that. Just having a, you know, wolf companion like this Silver Mist wolf following me around and doing as I bid. Very, very excited for that. Also, I did want to mention, the other day I tried to start the totemic quest by going for the totemic helmet, and with that there is a glacier bear that spawns in Everfrost Peaks, and it's in the northwestern part of the zone where there's that frozen lake and you have to go through the ice, like a little ice kind of hole in the lake, and then swim down and get into the tunnels in the far north part of the zone. And in those tunnels, is that a real player or just NPC? That's a real player, cool. Oh, they're killing the guards. He looks at me as an ally. Don't mess with him. Oh, he's regenerating. Someone must have zoned. Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to talk about the glacier bear. Alright, so in this cave, there are a lot of skeletons, and there's a chance for a glacier bear, obviously, to spawn. And this glacier bear drops a glacier bear pelt, which I guess is a rare drop. And that is a belt that is required. Oh, this is the kind of guy I need to kill, a charger. Alright. I think I'm going to try to just... Oh, that is a yellow con, giant skeleton. I think I am going to try to just kite him. Let me get my disease dot there. Hey, cat, don't mess with that. Alright, so I'm going to root him. Very good. Oh, he has a bow and arrow. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Okay. Let's cast this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt me. Hey, the root didn't break. Very nice. I'll just stay out of line of sight for his little shenanigans. Oops. Let me get... I'll finish this story. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just want to... This guy has a lot of hit points. Let me get a higher level slow. So this weapon is very good for soloing, especially if I decide to, just solo by doing melee. Oop, I do not want to hurt myself.
Has worn off.
Oh gosh, come on, come on. Okay. Of course, he hits like a truck too. I just get like one proc. One proc. I'll probably die before I get a proc. Alright, fair enough. I'll just root him. There we go. Yep, shoot me with your little bow. Pee Wee Herman bow. I don't know why I said Pee Wee Herman.
Root has worn off.
Okay. Oh, there's another treasure coming. This is definitely something I gotta refine. My manner of killing these guys. Because, yeah, them shooting their bow is not fun. Is he really shooting me from that far away? Jesus. Let me heal myself at least. Alright. Anyway, so in that cave, there is the chance for a Lich of Miracle to spawn. And I vividly remember this NPC. On the Ragefire Timelock Progression server, I did the Epic 1.0 quest for my Paladin, and I did it, I'm very proud of myself, I did it in era, while I was like a freshman in high school, I had a lot of time on my hands. Oof, I don't know how that did aggro. And yeah, I was very proud of myself for accomplishing that. However, there was one part of the quest where the Lich of Miracle, you have to kill him. And he drops like the Cauldron of Miracle or something. Oh my god, there's a lot of these guys popping up. I'm getting a little nervous. Med over here. Out of reach. No way he can shoot me from this far. But this, on like the regular EverQuest servers, I think on Project Quarm the spawn rate's probably a lot lower. But on the regular servers, the spawn rate is once a week. So you kill the guy one time, and it'll take him a full week to respawn. Like, that's some EverQuest stuff right there. And so I would camp out at that cave. I had the Book of Scale, which was like the item that you needed to have, like a prerequisite item to get to the next step. And I was just camping the cave every day, just wandering, looking for this Lich of Miracle. And finally I saw him. And this is not a mob you can solo, at least for a Paladin. Like, that's level like 55 or something. So I had to call some guildies up to, like, hey, can you guys help me out? Can you guys pop over to Everfrost real quick? Like, I need some help. And so people are on their way. Excuse me. People are on their way. And then all of a sudden I see this level 60 Paladin run up with like 4 of his crew. Oh, look at it, proc, 247 damage. Oh, there it is. The Charger Hoof Chips. That's literally what I need. First kill. Wow, this turned out pretty effective. So I do need to get some ground Duffernite. And that is, I first have to buy Duffernite, I believe. For Grud. Ooh. Grud makes the ground Duffernite. Or no, Punga does. Punga is an ogre. So maybe I turn into a dark elf and go to Ogok? Would that work? But, oh, it's in Lake Rathatir. I am near Lake Rathatir, but I think I have to buy the actual Duffernite burst from somewhere else. But as I'm doing this research, let me finish my story. And this Paladin just shows up and just insta kills the Lich of Miracle. And I was literally patrolling this cave for a week because the first time I got there, it must have already just been recently killed. So every day I'd wake up, I'd go check the caves. Every day after school, I'd go and check the caves. It was all that was on my mind. And I finally find the mob, and then he gets killed instantly by another paladin. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's finders keepers. But yeah, that was frustrating. So I had to wait a whole another week. And when you're like 15, a whole week is like a month. And damn, yeah. I got back to the cave, every day I knew he wouldn't show up because, I knew it would be a week from that one day. So I kind of didn't really trek for a few days. And then when a week later I finally got on, I knew he'd be up, got the kill, and then, did a few more of the steps and got the Epic 1.0. Yeah, that's a very good EverQuest memory. But I went back in the caves on this shaman on Project Quarm, looking for the glacier bear. Different kind of context for the same place, which is always fun. And I kill a few of the skeletons, and I'm like just sitting there, just medding up a little bit, just like looking at the map online, just like where the hell is this bear gonna be? Because I guess he's a rare spawn, so that's always fun. And then all of a sudden, the Lich of Miracle pops up right behind me and starts punching me, and he hits me once, and it's a double attack for like 400 damage, and I'm at like 20% or like 30% health. And oh my god, my heart just instantly started pumping, just boom, 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 like, oh my god. And I'm just running, and I already kind of looked up and online, and people are like, yeah, the Lich of Miracle outruns, so like you're fucked if you can't take him out. And so I'm just like trying to like do /LOC, like trying to make sure I know the coordinates of where I die at least in these random caves in Everfrost. And I'm just running for dear life and just running through the tunnels looking for just the opening to get into the river again, just so at least I die by the entrance of it. And I'm like kind of looking behind me, like strafe running and like looking in the rear. And I did not see him. Like he wasn't following me. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably good. Maybe, but I'm just still skeptical. And luckily I find the entrance, or like the exit of the tunnels. So I run to there, stop instantly, gate right away. And I actually survived. Oh my god, that was such a relief. Oh, I actually survived. That was insane. Let's see here. Alright, so the next step, I have to buy a Duffer Knight. I'm going to go to Hallis and find Murtog McYee. Level 35 dude who has 50,000 hit points. So don't mess with him. 246 AC. Unfearable. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that guy. But with this, I am just teleporting right to the fire pot because that's my bind spot now. It's basically the mini plane of knowledge, so you gotta love it. And I am going to go back to my home, which is which torch is it? Obviously it's the this one here. It's Hallis. It's like a cool dagger. That would be cool if that was like a in-game graphic dagger in Classic. That would be a sick Rogue Epic 1.0. Not gonna lie. With some particle effects. 'Cause I think the Rogue Epic 1.0 is, it's very discreet. It's a modest blade. Very simple. But, I don't think it's like epic, But it is classic, and it's very a signature, so I will give it that. Alright, we're going to find Murtog. He is located in Yi Majik Shop in the east wing of the city. So we're on the west wing right now, so we have to run around a bit. I'm actually hyped I got those hoof chips. First kill. That is either really good luck or it must drop it every time. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Ye magique. Ye magique. Smokes and spirits. Max kilts. Maybe it's over here. Or is this like the arena? The pit of doom. Yeah, this looks like an arena. That'd be cool if people like PvP in there. Alright. Ye magique. Ye magique. Oh, here. Ha! There you are. Duff for night. 187 platinum. Oh my god, I'm gonna go broke. Duff for night. 187. You look at me indifferently. Indifferently. Maybe I gotta cast a charisma spell on myself. God damn. Let me actually see about that. I didn't buy the charisma spell. And I know if I cast it on myself, especially when I was killing the sisters, I probably could have made like over time a lot more platinum just by having the better faction. So I am going to I'm actually gonna buy a charisma spell just to see if the discount is worth it. Hopefully the spell costs less than the discount. Let me look up the shaman spells super duper quick so I can know for sure which one is the charisma spell. Because I think there was one I got at level 29. Alluring Aura. Alluring Aura, not there. Not there. Low level spells. I think these are all the low level spells. Alluring Aura. Nope. Might be this lady. Torellia. Nope. Did I already look? Yeah, I already. Must have missed it. Oh, here it is. Alluring Aura. 15 plat. Alright, let's see what kind of discount I get. If I don't get that big of a discount, that's okay. Like, over time it'll serve, I'm sure. And it's never a bad thing to have. Da, 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 da. Go back to Ye Magique. Turd Ferguson. Nice. Okay. Let me mem that spell. Wait 50 years to get it memmed. Okay, it's not too bad. I forgot about the animal charm spell. Guess that could kind of be useful in the Karanas, but yeah, we'll see. Alluring Aura. So I should get 23 of the Riz stat. 22 it looks like. Alright. He still looks at me indifferently. Okay, I thought that'd actually do something. Oh, it did. It went down 20 plat. That's literally more than the cost of the spell, so let's go. You know, I think I'm gonna buy, like, man, I'll just buy one, you know, just the intention. I'm doing one at a time here. And now I want to go back to Lake Rathatir. So I gotta figure out which zone in the Timur Steeps torch would be closest to Lake Rathatir. Probably like Grob or Ogok, since that's like in the Firod area, which goes like right into Wrath Mountains. I think so. Yeah. Probably Grob. I think Grob is the closest. So I'm going to invis myself because I don't want these damn trolls to kill me. They don't deserve that. Spirit of the Wolf looks like it's running out soon. Spirits of the Wolf. I still need to level up my divination or whatever the thing is, because I fizzle, like, as you can see, many times when I cast invisibility. Okay. I think this is Ogok. This is Grob. Kind of nervous. Hopefully there's no C-invis. Hopefully it doesn't spawn me like in the middle of the zone. Usually it's by the entrance. Oh yeah, beautiful. Get me out of here. Grob is not the place I want to be. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I should probably get the banded sleeves too. I think I have it on one of my alts. Let me double check. If I have to turn it all in like Rathatir. Banded. Yeah, I think I have to give it all in the Wrath Mountains, so it would make sense for me to just get my banded sleeves real quick. And that character is in Greater Fadak. I'm gonna cut the video very quick just to do some like ground drop trading. It's kind of sketch, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I will be right back. All right, we are back. I got the banded sleeves from my alt, and I think it is time to go where we must go. I'm trying to like look to see. You know, Fira, because I'm looking at the map now, I think Fira might be actually the better, or the Ogok might be the better one. Since I think Firat is the connector to Wrath Mountains. And I'd have to run all the way through the swamp to get to Firat in the first place, so might as well just go to Ogok. Oh man, that's not, that is so bad. How many times I fizzle. Maybe I just gotta go to a trainer and just train that skill up and spend a little bit of money, because that is really bad. I can't use the mana rock in here? Wonder why. Alright, let's try to cast this now. Please don't fizzle. Oh my gosh, first cast I got it. Whew. Hey, I got one skill up on divination. Now I'm at 4. It's like, that's bound to happen though as a shaman, because you don't get invisibility to level 29. So you got like no time to actually like work on that skill. Unless there's like another spell that you get lower level that might do divination, but I'm not familiar with it, so probably missed out on something. Oh well. Okay. Let's see. Let me look on the map here. Got a little thing here. Okay, cool. We're going to go westward. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video, so if you're still sticking it out, just listen to this in the background or whatever. What's up? Hope you're having a wonderful day still. It's a pleasure having you aboard on this adventure. I don't know if any of you have played the House of Thule expansion of EverQuest, but I definitely did. That was the expansion where I first kind of got into the end game content and actually worked on like group armor quests and just doing progression in that sense. And yeah, the Furat zone and the House of Thule zone in that expansion are so good. Like, it is just, those zones in House of Thule were so fun to group in, and there's so many different kind of mobs and just tons of loot that dropped. That was a really, really fun expansion. So if you guys like, played a bit of live and got up to that point, let me know, like, did you enjoy that expansion? Because I definitely did. Whenever the time lock progression servers get to House of Thule, like, I always kind of want to play just to like experience that again. And I did during the Cello time lock progression server, where it's all like fast paced and expansions came out like every 4 weeks or something insane like that. But when it got to the House of Thule expansion, like I played the hell out of that. So I'm glad I kind of got to re-experience that. Oh yeah, I gotta go through the entire zone. That's great. How many people are here? 12 people. Okay. Yeah, I might cut down parts of this video, so if you're watching this and it's not like 3 hours long, I probably cut some footage if I'm not too lazy with my editing. But sometimes it's fun to just, record some content and just throw it out there, just kind of organic adventures in EverQuest. I think there's a charm to that. And I think that's a fun thing about making EverQuest videos, apart from other kind of video games, is EverQuest is all about the journey. Like, it is the little things that happen in the adventure that make it fun. And just traveling itself is fun and just a nice experience, just to do little activities in this world. And so I think personally, I always, like, my mindset when I make EverQuest content is I always want to make a video that I would watch, that I'd click on and just watch because I find it interesting. Like, I try to create my videos with that lens. And with EverQuest, it's kind of a different kind of video style than other games, at least from what I've been finding in myself. And because for me, when I watch EverQuest videos, I like watching just chill gameplay with some commentary. Those are the kind of videos I like to watch and just listen to in the background. And so with that, I just try to make videos like that, because I know I would like listening to it. And like it's not like the videos need to have hours and hours of editing and scripts and everything. Sometimes if I feel the desire to make a video like that, I'll do it. Like, I know that one video, a couple videos ago, I made the top 5 like reasons why EverQuest is the best. Like, that one I did write like an outline and kind of a script, and took a little bit more time editing and everything. But I really like to just make organic videos as well. I think that's for a quest. Those guys are dark blue. I could probably solo them. So yeah, I like making these kind of videos. I find it fun. And it's like, I get to still play the game and just do these little adventures, and I get to make a video out of it too. So I think that's fun. I can kind of recapture the memories. That's a big thing why I've been like sticking to making EverQuest videos, is when I'm really into the game and I'm playing it a lot, and then I usually quit for a year or two, and like I think back on those memories like, damn, I had some good times, but I got like nothing to show for it besides like the character. And the memories themselves are valuable, but it's it's pretty damn cool to be able to actually look at logged footage of those memories. All right, let me see where Punga the ogre is. I wonder if they're on this map. Punga. It says they should be actually right here. Would you look at that? Alright, how do they look at me though? Oh, they look at me indifferently. They don't want to murder my ass. That's good. We'll keep it that way. Okay, so for the van braces, need the ghoul carry-on. Boom. Charger hoof chips. Boom. Oops, those are the bone barbs. Jesus. Charger hoof chips. Boom. Banded sleeves. Boom. Ground Dufferite. Got regular Dufferite. So I need to make it into ground Dufferite, which I have to give to Punga. This lady here. I have to give her... I don't think I have to say anything, but I just have to give her this Dufferite. And that is ground Dufferite. Okay, cool beans. She said grind, grind, grind. That's EverQuest for you. Alright, so now I have to give it to... what's it say? Give items to Vryn or Kirillin. Are they here? I do not see them. Vryn, or they're at the barbarian village. So I have to give it to Vryn, who does the totemic van braces. And Vryn is in the southwest portion of the zone. So I'm gonna have to do some running. Luckily, I don't have to do any swimming like I did on my necromancer when I was in this zone. So I'm gonna cast some levitate on myself here. And I got the bat wings, you know, I got 60 of them. I'm all stocked up. And that will save me a lot of time. Make sure I don't fall in the water. Alright, so yeah, this is a big ass zone, but God, I'm gonna save so much time. I'm actually hyped. So the van braces, the totemic van braces, they have 10 AC and 5 agility. My current sleeves, 6 AC, 4 intellect, which is absolutely useless, and 15 hit points, which ain't bad. However, I'll get 4 extra AC and 5 agility, which is good for AC and like damage mitigation, I think. So I'll be more survivable, I'll be more beefy. And plus I don't like wearing leather sleeves, they look kind of lame. Alright, we are like halfway there. Yeah, what should I do next? I think I might do... Maybe the boots. What are my boots? I think I just have banded boots right now. Oh, Dwarven work boots. Oh, that's actually not bad. Well, the totemic boots have 10 AC, 5 strength. This one has 8 AC, 3 strength, and 5 dexterity, but that's not really that useful for a barbarian shaman. So I guess, yeah, the totemic is better there. What I've noticed is a lot of the stats for the totemic armor aren't that applicable to a shaman besides just great AC. Like for the totemic gauntlets, 11 AC, which is very, very nice. These gloves have 4 AC, but they have wisdom, which is really good. It's extra mana, extra 12 mana. But the totemic gauntlets have 5 intellect. It's like that's a slap in the face to a shaman. We don't need intellect, we need wisdom. If there's 5 wisdom on there, oof, that'll be another story. That'll be great. Alright, where is Vryn? Vryn. Where is Vryn? Oh, they're over here. Vryn's pet. And Vryn the man himself. So do I gotta say something to him? Okay. Sleeves. The sleeves require banded sleeves, 1 ground Dufferite. Ghoul Carrion from the State of Unrest, and Charger Hoof Chips. Alright, that's a pretty straightforward quest. If the epic quests were like that, that would be pretty nice. Alright, so, the moment. Here is what the whole video was about. A ground duffer knight for you, sir. A Ghoul Carrion from the Estate of Unrest. Charger Hoof Chips from South Karana. And banded sleeves. Boom! We got it! Totemic fan braces. Let's put that on. Nice, now we got some plate sleeves going. We're looking mighty fine now. We're looking buff. Alright everyone, so I'm just gonna cut it there. I think this video's been long enough. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We got the Totemic Fan Braces, the first of the set. And first of many more. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Take care everyone. Peace.